All right. So Wednesday is supposed to be 49, which is the same temp as it was the day of the Delphi murders. The only problem is it ain't going to get as cold at night as it was in February 13th, 2017. But the day is supposed to be that warm. I think the nights, that Wednesday night's supposed to get down to 30 degrees. But on the night of the murders, the temperature dropped to 20 something degrees, I think 20 degrees. So there's a little bit of a 10-degree difference at night there, but we're going to go ahead and run the experiment anyways and wet a piece of clothing and at 3 o'clock set it out there. And we'll see if the next morning when we wake up, we'll see if the clothes are still damp at all or wet or anything like that. Because they don't even know. We don't even know if the girls crossed the bridge, crossed the creek or not. We don't know. Because they didn't release that information yet. So they haven't released crime scene photos or anything like that. So we'll see our own little experiment here. I had to get up early this morning, go check on the dogs. And then I had a maintenance guy show up here that was supposed to put a wire clamp on my garbage disposal. So, I don't know. He'll be here Wednesday, but I'm still going to be going live while he's here working on it. I was going to do it. He's like, oh, it's easy. Just put this up there. And then I'm like, yeah, I know how to do that. Tighten up. It's a wire clamp to make sure the wire don't pull out the bottom of it. But, I was like, I'll do it myself. But then when I crawled up underneath there and looked, there's no way around it. You got to take the garbage disposal completely out. And then you got to take the garbage disposal apart to get the wire clamp up in the housing unit. And that's a big deal for, so I was just like, no, I called the office. I'm like, you might as well send them back down here, schedule a day for them to show up and do it. Because it just ain't easy, like he was saying. You got to take the garbage disposal apart and then unwire the cord and then put the wire clamp on and then feed the wire back through the wire clamp. So Wednesday, he'll be here to do that. So what a day. It was on the news this morning. LaGrange, Indiana got $2.5 million for they tried to say for something to do with the military school, but the military school's been shut down. I wonder why they got that $2.5 million. A lot of people are saying they covered up some murders or killings or something out here, and they got paid for it that way, and they just made it up to make it look like, it was for the military school. So it is all corrupt. Nobody believes that. There's so many stories and rumors that these people around here talk about or whatever. But it will be interesting to see where the $2.5 million came from. Exactly. And what it was exactly for. Very interesting to see. No, another thing, I went out this morning to start my car. I mean, the maintenance guy came over here early this morning, but after he left, I went ahead and went to go start my car. And I'll be danged if it's doing the same thing it did the other day, wasn't blowing through the defrost. And I'm like, I left it on defrost when I shut the heater off and turned the car off. So it should have popped right on and went right to it, but it didn't. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? I'm like a spirit or something. We're going to have to beat the heck out of it. I have to beat the heck out of the side of the center console and underneath the dashboard again to see if I can get it to click in. But it was working fine yesterday. You know, so no, Bendejo, he's not Homeland Security. Good God. Good God. Yeah, people are saying you can't. Now, see on my thing, it won't let me. Now I know what some of these YouTubers were saying. So when I go to, let's just use Bendejo as an example. When you click on it to say Bendejo said something, I wanted to delete that comment. Well, it's not giving me the option to delete it no more. It used to, but it ain't no more. It's only giving me the option to remove or report or pin message, put user in timeout, hide user on this. I thought before there was a delete message or something like that. But maybe that's what they're talking about on YouTube, why you should get rid of all your mods and remod people or something like that. I'm not sure. But why is it doing that? I don't know. I have no idea. It's got to be YouTube or something. I think Levine's right. Last night he said something was going on with his channel or something. Why is it going on? Why are they doing? I don't know. I think maybe some of these other YouTubers are onto something or something. I don't know. I don't know too much about this YouTube world, but I did last night watch the halftime because I missed the halftime yesterday. So I went back on YouTube and watched it with Snoop Dogg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre are at the door. You best clear away and make some room. You gonna get bit by the dog pound too. I don't know. So I watched that, and I'm kind of a fan of Eminem because he's a white boy from Detroit. I got family up there. Cody and Dip Cup and all them up there. We all cuz. We all cuz. We all cuz. I said a 1, 2, 3, 4. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, knocking on your door. So I'm going to go out and try and monkey with my fluctuating door sensor for my heater. It's the air fluctuation door sensor. And if not, then I'll wait until it's 49 degrees. I think Wednesday they're saying 49. So maybe I can get it unstuck or whatever, but it was working fine yesterday. What is it? I don't know. It could be some kind of a curse, witch. I don't know. Who knows? Well, they today they don't use bugs no more. They use these spirits or whatever. Oh, it's gotten pretty evil, Bendejo. Demons or whatever they leave here. So they don't use bugs out here. They use these entities or demons or whatever. Don't worry, they're getting to these people one at a time. No, they're not. Bendejo. He works for Homeland Security. No, I was here before all these people came here. See, I lived here for about 2 or 3 years uh, without having any troubles from nobody. Nobody bothered me. Nobody, nothing, man. It was great. And then people started seeing my YouTube videos. Next thing I know, people are all over here that I don't know. And they're like, "Oh, well, we worked here." But no, you didn't. I knew the people that worked here before these people came working here. I knew the maintenance guy, Kevin, that used to work here before. He quit. He's like, "I can't do it no more. I'm out of here." So, and plus, he was sick. So he quit, and they brought in new people, and they acted like that, like they were here before me. You know, uh, I'm like, no, no, I've been here a long time. Uh, and a lot of people are complaining about it and whatever, whatnot. What's going on. I don't know. I just live here. I don't work here. So, but we are interested in finding out where the $2.5 million came from in LaGrange, Indiana. Whose money is it? Where did it come from? Uh, was it illegal activity? Did they cover up some stuff for some people and got paid 2.5 million to cover it up? There's a lot of talk that this district attorney or whatever in LaGrange or whatever, um, or DA or whatever, is a Harley guy. Uh, he might be. I don't know, and that would make sense. In Indiana, the bikers pretty much control a lot of it, the gangs, and we don't know yet. It could have been they got paid 2.5 million to cover up that some of the people that were involved in the Delphi case were from up north here in Indiana. We don't know yet. But why would they get money for the military school when the military school's been shut down for a long time now? I have no idea. Actually, they're trying to find someone to take over the property, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Putin might take out LaGrange. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of these bikers that were running their mouths, telling people that they had associations with the Russians. Not Putin, but the Russian bikers, the Russian people. So they might that day, though. You don't know. You know, they might. Uh, I don't know, but it's getting crazy. And I think that's what it is. It was a gang, all of them connected. And what they did was, and some of them are within politics, some of them are related to some of these officers that have been investigated and stuff. And that's probably why they're getting away with it. But if I didn't know anybody, not saying that I do, in Homeland Security, be on the watch, because this is when these terrorists, like the strike, is when this country is in mayhem, and it is in mayhem. So I imagine there'll be once the weather gets good. I mean, the weather's cold around here, so terrorists don't like cold weather, so they usually wait till it's warm out and then they come out. So, oh yeah, it's definitely madness. Thank God it ain't mine. But Levine might be onto something. It might be YouTube that's doing that. I don't know why. I mean, it won't give me the option to delete. Uh, a message. So maybe someone did take over our channels, Levine. You know, maybe it is a hacker or something. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, Levine, Dave, is maybe Joe is so pissed off that we've been bumping off the Hulk every night. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hulk will not be seen tonight due to Dave Levine's guitar channel. Well, right now, Joe's sitting at home going, nah, Hulk mad. Sure he is. I would be too, Joe. Hello, lady. Bendejo says, I watched the halftime show when Halford is on in assless chaps. Who? You mean Aerosmith? Brad? He's a good guitar player. Brad is a good guitar player. Hatford, he's a good guitar player. He really is. So, you know, just another day. My phone's ringing again. Whenever I get on YouTube or I don't go along with their corrupt businesses. Hello, leave a message, please. Yeah, they always hang up. Let's see what the number was. It was Nevada. Nevada? IA. Who knows what it is? Who really cares? So, you know, it wasn't too bad of a halftime show. Uh, you know, it wasn't too bad. Oh, the singer of well, there's a Brad Hatford, I believe his name is, in Aerosmith. But you're talking about Judas Priest. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing we haven't seen on Super Bowl halftime is Judas Priest. Someone should get a hold of them. You know, Aerosmith did it, but you know, should they make halftime a little bit longer? Yeah, I'd give them an hour. You know, give the people their money's worth and let them listen and at least do one song, one full live song, and then do a melody of the rest of them or whatever. You know. Uh, yeah, but other than that, it was pretty good. You know, and then Eminem came up on there. Can a real Slim Shady stand up? Ah. So we're gonna run that experiment. Maybe I'll take a pair of old jeans I got, wet them, throw them out there, Wednesday. It's supposed to be 49 degrees Wednesday. And then we'll see. The next morning, I'll wake up, go out there, see if the clothes are still wet. And then we'll see if the girls did cross the river, their clothes would still be damp. You know, their socks, jeans, whatever they had on that day. So we'll find out because they didn't really release that information. Could they have been planted there and then they just took some clothing and threw it in the uh, river to make it look like they crossed? Sure, anything is possible. You know, I was talking with some people from another country yesterday on a channel. Bringing up some points. And they were like, yeah, something is really shady about that case. And I'm like, oh, yeah. From the word go, it was shady. You know, they're showing video of them out there that night looking for the girls all over, all kinds of flashlights and everything. But yet they never found nothing. And there was cadaver dogs out there or canine dogs out there, and they never found nothing. But the next day they went back and found the girls. So something ain't adding up. Do I think he drove in there? I think maybe he was drove there, got out, did the murders, and then somebody might have been waiting for him in a car, and then they went back and took off. Or he rode out of there, meaning bicycle. Very possible. You know, very possible. But I don't know. We'll find out. Greeno just I don't know if you guys know this. Greeno just posted a brand new video. Someone just posted or god dang it.